Hey everyone, this is Cameron from SpeedCubeShop.com, and today we'll be taking a look at the very highly anticipated GAN Smart Timer. So taking a look at the box of the GAN Smart Timer, it is a very sleek GAN-esque design. You have a nice picture of the timer right here on the front. It's kind of like this cool black grid design with the yellow accents. So going ahead and diving right into it. The timer is available in 3 different colors. There's one called Red Brave, Dark Samurai, and Silver Knight. So very creative naming scheme from GAN. Let's see. Oh, looks like we have the Silver Knight version. So that's what the timer looks like. And it actually, for some reason, feels a little bit like smaller than I was expecting, even though I'm almost 100% sure this is the same size as like a SpeedStacks. I think just going back to the straight design versus like the angular design that the G4 has is what's kind of throwing me off. First impressions are it feels a little bit more dense like the SpeedStacks one does, but they feel pretty similar in terms of like build quality actually. I do notice on the back right here, we do have these holes for the GAN mat. And of course, with GAN being GAN, these are not going to be compatible with other mats, so you're going to have to buy their GAN-specific cubing mat, unfortunately. While we're on the back side of the timer, let's go ahead and talk about the batteries. So you're going to be needing a total of 4 AAA batteries. So you're going to do 2 here and 2 here, which I would imagine would have a pretty decent battery life. But at the same time, this is a smart timer, so it's going to have that Bluetooth connectivity, which might be a little bit of like a robber of the battery life. The price of this is expected to be around $35 US, but that might change a little bit, and the release date has not yet been determined, but it should be very, very soon for all of you guys here in the United States. Going back to the hardware, we do have a 2.5mm input right here for an aux cable, so you can connect to your computer or whatever. And one thing that is interesting to note about this timer is that GAN really takes some pride in mentioning that they have durable, sensitive buttons. So let's go ahead and kind of feel. They do definitely feel a lot higher quality. They claim that these buttons can last like hundreds and thousands of clicks, which is nice because I don't hate anything really more than when you get like a kind of mushy button that you have to like almost pound on it to get it to even activate. So let me go ahead and throw some batteries into this thing and get it set up. All right, so now I have the timer all powered on. I'm gonna go ahead and try to figure out how to set this thing up. So let's consult the instruction guide. So the first thing to do is download CubeStation, which I already have. So I'll go ahead and launch that. Turn on the timer and the Bluetooth of your smartphone and select Smart Cube Timer, Smart Timer and devices. Well, unfortunately, this is not going to be happening. As you guys can see, I keep getting this error message on the app. It just says they can't get the server patch or whatever. So I'll try it one more time, but this is something I noticed in the reviews of the app is that it's not working, and I have heard from some of you guys that you have the same issues with the CubeStation app. So while I'm waiting for this to load, what the CubeStation app is supposed to do is you can set this up to automatically sync your times over to the CubeStation app, with the idea being that you can pull up your times on any device you want, and you don't have to worry about them accidentally clearing. It seems like the GAN, one of their big focuses with this timer was to prevent you from losing your solve times and accidentally resetting. They even went as far as to have a really cool feature to where if you go ahead and start the timer, that looks really cool. You can't reset it until a second after the timing stops. So let's do that one more time because man, this looks really cool how it all lights up. So you have the GAN logo, which illuminates when it's ready to go, and then you have this kind of blue like light bar around it. Lift off to start, stop, and oh no, timer reset. Doesn't go until a second after. So that's a really smart design from GAN, and I wouldn't really expect anything less from them. So it's actually really nice to have a timer that's actually like a good one. The Pocket Timer I'm a big fan of, but the YJ and the QJ timers, they're in the Yushin timers, like they're all right, but just quality wise, they don't last very long compared to the SpeedStacks. So other than that, we pretty much have, like I said, the GAN logo is the reset. We have the power button right here. And this one is the switch between the modes. So this is like the saved solves that you can have. That's a whole nother thing is this timer can actually record an average of 5. So let me go ahead and Just do a few solves. I don't know if it's like a rolling average of 5. It is, yeah. So it'll give you a rolling average of 5, which is really cool. So what you can do is you can toggle with this button between the different settings, and you can go from your solve 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 until you get the average of 5. It's a pretty cool feature. And that's definitely a very unique thing that GAN does that I think is really cool. So this is definitely like a really nice refresh. Even though it is a little finicky when it comes to the app, I mean, personally, I'm not too worried about it because realistically, unless, I mean, they say that you can like analyze trends with the times that it uploads to the CubeStation app. So I'm presuming like it can see if you're averaging, I don't know, a certain time, or I guess it's gonna probably be like a graph just of your times. I don't really know what else to expect from it because I unfortunately cannot check. But, you know, I don't think the whole Bluetooth functionality is really that big of a deal. I think as long as it works well, you can do your average of 5 on the fly and you can connect it to your computer. I think as long as it lasts well, which I'm pretty sure it will, being GAN, that you're gonna be all right with this timer. So yeah, guys, that's about all there is to say about the new GAN Smart Timer. I'm really happy to see this thing hitting the market. I personally really want to see the other colors. Silver is not really my favorite color, so I'm probably looking forward to like the red one or the really dark gray one. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Are you excited for this new timer on the market? Let me know in the comment section down below. We'll have this available for you at SpeedCubeShop.com in the very near future. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next video.